Yes.
Hey guys.
Hey!
Hey. Live.
World.
Here we are.
SeaWorld.
World.
Sure is nice to be in front of the world through a camera again.
Yes, it is. Are we doing answers and questions?
Yeah.
Questions and answers.
What are we doing?
What did you think? I thought
Send
it was
us a
crazy.
question.
Hey.
Give us something to do.
Yeah, let's
We
do
need something
Q.
to talk about.
We need something to talk about.
We ran out of words.
Let's
Why
get
don't
it.
you read us some questions, Parker?
Come on,
All right.
That was really fun, by the way.
That was really fun. That was. I feel spoiled. Just to be
Any
able to
questions?
play there.
Say, yeah.
Tell them to ask
you some
Guys, ask us some questions.
If not, Ryan's going to read the first chapter
not-
of Walden.
I'm gonna read. Basically, I'm gonna read the
Prayer
entire
Jabez.
Bible, starting in Genesis 1:1.
Prayer Jabez.
How long did it take to plan?
Plan.
How long did it
See,
take?
Okay, but
3 months.
off and on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably off and on about 3
Yeah.
months. And we started doing it once we realized that once more and more shows started getting canceled is when we really were like, okay, this is getting ridiculous. COVID is pandemic is kicking our ass. We need to act, like if we're going to do a concert at this point, we need to do one for the whole world and try and make it the highest quality production we could. And yeah, I cut my lip on a microphone, so there's that too.
Who found that place?
Anything else?
That's a great question.
What was it like making Human?
It was awesome. It took a long time. Most of I mean the album was mostly done by March of 2020, and then the pandemic hit. We were finishing the record in like Paris and London, like while in Amsterdam, while we were on that little small tour, and then we canceled the album obviously because of the pandemic. But it was fun. It was a lot of fun making it, working all over the world. Yeah.
What's your favorite venue to play at?
Ooh, that's a great question.
Red Rocks is a pretty
Red
good
Rocks.
one. Hard to beat that one. But
When will
Yeah.
the Red Rocks doc come out?
Is that on there?
man.
Yeah.
That's the $1 million question.
working on it. Working on it.
Oh
Yeah.
man,
That's always my question for the OneRepublic
You know?
Q&A.
it's being worked on.
What is your favorite song from Human? Each of you have to answer.
I say Distance and Take Care of You for me personally.
Nice.
Those are my. But man, all the other ones like growing on me too, like Ships and Tides.
Ships and Tides, Distance.
And Savior. I'm going to put Savior, out there.
Yeah, that's so tough to say.
Take It Out on.
Take It Out of Me. Yeah, I love Take It Out of Me. I don't know.
Yeah, ships for me.
Take Care of You.
Yeah.
I love Take Care of You. I don't know. Yeah, there's too many.
I'm a ship's.
You guys are going to end up saying the whole album.
as we call ourselves.
Shipsman.
And yes, to answer it, because I saw one question on there, was this live? Yes, we had a tape delay because where we are filming is you've got helicopters, you've got literally all kinds of bugs. During rehearsals, we had what's it called? Tarantulas everywhere. So there was too many moving parts, so we had a little bit of a tape delay. We had a little bit of a tape delay to make sure that in case we needed to buy 5 minutes or a camera fell or broke or a drone broke or anything happened, that we could adjust midstream. So yes, our performance was live, but there was a tape delay.
What song was the hardest song you've ever written, Ryan?
I don't know.
Good question.
Love Runs Out. I would say because I had
Oh,
the verse and I had the music for almost 2 years, and I couldn't write the chorus. I couldn't think of a chorus.
Yeah, there were some incredibly different versions of that song.
Yeah, Love Runs Out sat in my hard drive and it just kept sitting. It was going to be on Native, but I didn't finish it till we were halfway through. We had already released Native, and so then we added it. Yeah.
How do you overcome writer's block?
You listen to songs that inspire you, and you try to write something like that song. You have to Yeah, I mean, you have to, if you get stuck, you can honestly, reading books helps tremendously. Having conversations. Writer's block happens when you're usually by yourself, trying to write by yourself with no one else around and no inspirations, and you're bored, and you got to shake the tree a little bit.
What song in OneRepublic history surprised you the most as becoming successful?
Well, everyone at our label told us Counting Stars wasn't a hit, and it shouldn't be a single. So I would probably have to say Counting Stars because everyone said it wasn't a hit. So,
what is each of your favorite song to play live?
Oh man.
Distance is
Boots and Cats.
fun.
For Zach, it's probably AI.
No.
Man,
Yeah,
we've
no.
we've a couple times played EXO, which I have so much fun playing. That's like one of my favorite songs.
Yeah. That's a great song.
I think for us, like it's always what we are still, whatever is newest.
Can the microphone hear us?
So yeah,
Okay.
I think
Good.
I don't know. I love playing EXO.
Mm-hmm.
I love Come Home.
Yeah.
It's a great record.
Yeah, that's good.
I love. I'm trying to think. I love whatever the newest song is. Usually, that's usually my favorite song to perform. Is whatever the most recent song is.
Mm-hmm.
Will you guys do a collaboration with Peppa Pig?
Yes,
Absolutely.
in a heartbeat.
Hard to get.
In a heartbeat.
Yeah, it's hard to get. We're working on it.
What's next?
Huh?
What's next?
Is that a question?
After Peppa Pig?
After Peppa Pig,
That's
retirement.
Yeah, that's like
Paw Patrol. Something with Paw Patrol.
Shiba Inu. I don't know.
Louis, Shiba Inu,
Blue's Clues maybe or something.
Yeah, Blue's Clues.
Some Blue's Clues. Collabo.
Collab with Blue's Clues and Carol G.
Will you ever release the Zach Counting Stars instrumental?
We
Probably not.
we probably could.
why
We
not?
could,
What is
but
it?
yeah.
Why not?
I think they mean the part where Zach,
Flamenco.
the flamenco stuff.
Oh, yeah.
the
cool.
looping thing I used to do.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
And
that.
Man, you should.
I mean, we could release it, but it's on YouTube.
We could do a whole mixtape of just Zach doing that because he does a different thing every night.
That's true.
Like, that would actually be really
Will,
cool.
will you be doing that
Like
on
the
tour?
Deer Fest.
Maybe.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, cool.
Come on,
Yeah,
Big Case.
cool.
I think you should.
We get all of our culture from Zach.
Take It Out on Me was co-written by Julia Michaels. How was the experience writing with her?
I didn't write it with her. So there was like a rough demo that had a bunch of different lyrics and some different melodies, but had the phrase "Take It Out of Me" and had part of the verses in there. And a producer named Blood Pop played it for me. I loved it and recorded it and then forgot about it. This is like 3 years ago. And then our A&R, I think, or you, Luffman or you, I forget, remembered the song and brought it back up and was like, yo, this song is really good. And nothing like it is on the album. You should put this on the album. So that's how that happened. But I do love Julia, and I have written with her since then.
Do you guys like Burger King?
Yeah.
Yeah, especially
Definitely.
in Europe, like foreign Burger King.
Hopping off the tour bus.
I'm way more likely to hit Burger King in like Germany or somewhere,
Yeah.
Austria, than I am in the States.
Got
But
that vegan Whopper.
Burger King's the
They
jam.
need to make a bigger Whopper, if that's possible.
Western bacon.
A
Yeah.
quadruple
Quadruple
Whopper
Whopper.
with
Well, that's why Carl
I
Jr.
would tear
is
into
it.
That's all where you're from, Zach.
cheese.
Right?
Whopper Town.
Do any of y'all play video games in your free time, and if so, what?
tour.
Super Mario Kart, Call of
Yeah.
Duty,
Yeah.
occasionally Minecraft.
I'm playing Fortnite
FIFA.
with my son.
FIFA.
Yeah,
Get into
FIFA.
Fortnite.
Nice. Grand Theft Auto.
I VR
Ooh.
box.
Warzone.
VR box.
Warzone.
Yeah, Brent does VR Hotbox.
VR.
It's like you're there.
Oculus for
Man.
Brent, right?
Oculus Prime.
That's a great workout.
I bet. You yoked.
No, not yoked.
Brent and Ryan, when are we getting quarantine cuisine again? When are we going to get a cooking show?
Should we do it tonight?
Oh man.
You did say.
On the back of a spider? I don't know. The
Wild.
coronavirus created a rare opportunity where we got to live with one other dude for 2 weeks, like a bunch of bachelors, eating frozen waffles and cooking dinner and playing nothing but video games and probably drinking too much, and just like we knew that was a special time. So I don't know if quarantine cuisine's coming back. Sadly,
Quarantine cuisine.
I don't want to quarantine again. I'm over it. So yeah.
Was there any silver lining with the pandemic, with quarantine?
We got more time with our families, more time at home than we've ever had in 11, 12 years. We got time to develop other parts of our personalities and skill sets and hobbies. Like all the time that we got back from not being on the road, everyone I think spent time getting better at things other than music and developing other parts of just life, which I think is important. And then we got to finish an album and improve the album with Human and start another album. So yeah, it was a win-win.
Will you keep posting unreleased songs on Instagram, Ryan?
Yes, 100%. I will probably post every song that is coming on Instagram.
And more.
And more songs that won't
Two
come.
times.
And
As-
more.
as much.
Absolutely. We will.
That's-
I will absolutely continue. I've decided that is the most democratic way of picking album tracks is like putting stuff up and letting people respond and gauging the response. It's like so obvious, and I don't know why more people don't do it.
If you weren't making music, what job would you have?
Brent would be a prenatal massage therapist,
I
right?
don't know how you knew that, but yes.
He's delicate.
You'd probably be a chef, right?
I might be a chef probably, but like chef or like I don't know, like I probably would have been like a travel journalist. I don't even know what that job
Travel
is.
agent.
Travel
A
agent.
travel agent.
Yeah.
I would have worked for Priceline.
Oh my gosh.
I probably would have
Ryan
been.
Tanner, where would you like to go today?
I think a chef. I also probably I would have gone into TV and film for sure, because that's when I moved to LA. I didn't really know if music hadn't worked out, I would have gone. I had so many friends going into television and movies that I would have just switched midstream and gone. I was gonna do one or the other probably, but yeah, TV, cooking, chef, TV, film, creative stuff like that. I don't know, Zach. What about you? What about you, Zach?
No idea.
What about you? Camp counselor?
Therapist.
Maybe something.
Camp counselor?
Maybe a camp counselor.
Still?
No, probably something in sports or
Sports.
I thought you were talking about going into therapy at one point.
yeah, maybe.
No, he said he needed therapy.
Oh,
No,
right.
I needed therapy.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe a therapist or I feel like a college professor would be cool. I like college campuses. There's a lot of energy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Question
Get you
for
to agree with
Brian. What are all the wires on your keyboard for?
For show.
It's just for show.
There's really only one
You
operating wire.
The
That's
Twizzlers.
the power
What are you
one.
talking
Yeah,
about?
it's for
It's not
snacking.
Wi-Fi.
No, I mean they control different sounds, and it's a modular, so it's a patch and play kind of thing.
Nerd
So-
alert!
It's too complicated.
Yeah.
You would never.
You would never know.
Listen, kids, there's this thing called control voltage.
It actually, what
Yeah.
you're looking at is the actual blockchain.
Yeah, I was actually mining Shiba at the time.
Yeah.
You guys wear almost the exact same clothes. Do you share clothes?
All the time.
Oh yeah, we're all the same size.
It's accidental.
Yeah.
Accidental always.
Yeah.
Never on purpose.
Yeah.
I'm wearing Eddie's
We
pants right
say.
Yeah. The cool thing is Zach's shirt fits everyone.
Still.
Your
Still.
bicep is the same size as my thigh.
Yeah.
now. That's not even true.
Actually,
Yeah.
That is 100%.
That's-
That is a.
Bigger.
That's badass
Oh,
shit,
wow.
man. I'm like, don't listen to these guys.
So yeah, we
They're
share clothes.
killing it.
I wear Ryan's pants as a shirt,
And
he wears my shirt.
As pants.
as a
Pants.
skirt.
As a skirt.
My shirt is a skirt.
Shirt skirt.
Shirt skirt.
Always looking at
Favorite country in Asia to visit?
Oh man, that's gonna start an international.
No, yeah.
Don't
can
make
we
a
not
single
answer
one.
that?
It's gonna
Don't
start an
answer that
international
one.
They're all
war.
so
Don't
great.
answer that one because they're all. we
Yeah,
all like.
I don't think we've ever just gone to any country. We've tried to go to all of our favorite countries every time we've been to.
I don't know how I could pick. I mean, once you get that far over, and you travel that long, we usually hit as many countries as we can. Vacationing, I know that Thailand and Indonesia,
Vietnam,
Bali, Vietnam,
Japan.
Tokyo, Kyoto, like all Japan, China, Hong Kong, Macau, Beijing, Seoul,
Shenzhen.
Korea, Shenzhen, yeah.
Hong Kong.
We're
We're
Hong
just
Kong.
literally naming
Hong
all the
Kong.
cities from north to south.
Hong Kong is incredible. Kuala Lumpur,
Philippines,
the Philippines. I mean, we could just keep going and naming countries. Singapore. I mean,
Malaysia.
I actually couldn't pick it. I couldn't pick a favorite. We love Southeast Asia is my personal favorite place to tour, and I think a lot of our
Nice.
favorite place to tour.
Bangkok is
What
my
do you-
favorite city.
Bangkok.
Nice.
Yeah. What do you
Bangkok.
miss most about touring?
Everything.
Traveling.
Everything.
Bangkok.
Traveling, culture, food,
Playing
Fans.
live music, yeah.
playing live music, everything.
Pad Thai, of
We were
course.
playing the European Music Awards though, EMAs, Budapest, in like 3 weeks.
What was the last show that you each binged?
Oh.
Midnight Mass.
Only Murders in the Building.
Sounds epic.
Only
Oh,
murders.
nice.
Only Murders in the Building.
Great British Baking.
Ted Lasso. For me.
Pretty good. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, Ted
Very
Lasso.
bingeable.
Ted Lasso.
I'm actually watching Felicity now.
Whoa.
Genevieve wanted to watch
Are you
Felicity.
serious?
Oh,
Wait, for real?
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah, she
Can we
loves
cut that out?
That's amazing.
I'm replacing you with Scott Speedman in our band, by the way.
Yeah.
He's older.
That's a
Smaller
downgrade.
biceps, of course.
It's a downgrade for sure in every way.
Certainly.
Don't listen to these guys. You're great.
Thanks, Joe.
Any Halloween costume ideas?
I mean,
Shiba.
yeah.
There you go. My
Man,
kids
that's-
are addicted to orcas, and they love orcas and killer whales. So my wife and I are becoming trainers, and they're going to be little baby orcas.
Oh my gosh, that's great.
That's awesome.
That's
That's so cute.
That's really cute.
I don't know.
Probably gonna be an astronaut, just like every other
Zach-
year.
Zach's gonna go as.
I'm gonna. I always think about going as something, and then I just like whatever. No, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah,
Let's skip it.
yeah.
No.
Guess I'll be Ace Ventura again.
I'm going as Olivia Rodrigo for Halloween.
Nice.
Look out! Look out, boys!
Get sad.
You better get angry.
Get sad.
Sad.
Get sad. Get angry.
Get pissed off.
If Brian can't whistle, who's the backup?
Zach.
Definitely Zach.
Zach.
That's a great
Sure.
question.
Yeah.
That's
Zach,
a good question.
Every time he walks by a construction site, all you hear is whistles.
I actually wouldn't mind a whistle off right now.
I would love that.
A whistle off right now.
Right now?
Now,
No.
Come on.
Brian was like ready. He's like,
Wet your whistle.
Wet your whistle. Nice.
good. Good luck.
Yeah, good luck. Good luck.
Strong.
Oh.
Amazing.
All right, you win.
Okay, he wins.
God dang it!
Eddie, break dance.
Yeah, go.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
That's
Okay.
sick.
Timbaland, Jay-Z.
Oh.
What is each of your favorite band that isn't OneRepublic?
Oh man, so biased. It's so hard to think about anybody but myself. I mean, I'd say current bands, like you can't just like remove the Beatles, any of that stuff, because
It's gotta be current.
current bands. For me, it'd probably be if I could be in another band and tour another band, probably Vampire Weekend.
Nice.
Vampire Weekend would be up there. They'd be number one.
That's
I was
awesome.
listening to Kasabian the other day.
Kasabian?
Great.
Yeah, they're good.
So good.
Mm.
So good.
So good.
Clubfoot.
Yeah. I mean, LCD Sound System would be a lot of fun just because the
Yeah.
stage is so crazy.
Arcade
But-
Fire.
Arcade
I
Fire.
was just gonna say.
Yeah.
Arcade Fire
just
might be
said-
the greatest band to be in.
Daft Punk.
Active
That'd be
band.
no, they broke up.
Yeah.
I'd enjoy being in the Black Keys.
What about the White Stripes?
Yeah.
White Stripes.
Also the White Stripes. Black Keys, White Stripes.
Yeah.
That would be a good
Black
tour.
Keys, White
Yeah.
Stripes.
You know what? I would
Black
rather.
Stripes.
I
White
would
Keys.
rather be in Air. I'd rather be one of the dudes in Air
Wow.
than a
Air.
Beastie Boy, maybe.
Then a Beastie Boy?
Oh,
I mean,
bro.
being a Beastie Boy would be the shit. Like that would be. That's like.
I mean,
Being a Beastie Boy.
One Direction. One Direction.
Yes.
I'd rather be in One Direction.
Who has the most tattoos?
Eddie.
Probably Eddie.
It's
right?
Eddie for
Eddie.
sure.
Eddie.
man, yeah.
Really?
It's got to be. How many do you have?
Lost count.
I got to actually count mine.
So many.
Eddie, what's
Two.
your oldest one?
Well, is
So
it by
My
square
oldest
footage?
one is
Four.
Is it by square
Square
footage?
footage.
Or-
I wonder if you were born.
that one or that
Six.
one?
Yeah,
real
This one or this
estate?
one?
Was it before I
You
was
might.
born?
You
No,
might.
this one.
You might
Yeah,
have
it probably
your
was.
number.
Probably
Yeah.
Your number might be.
I
higher.
actually might have more tattoos than you, but you have bigger overall, more
I don't
space.
think so, dude.
I have like 11.
Are you totally
I can
sleeped
count
up, bro?
15. I know that.
All right, then you have more.
Yeah.
You were talking about getting some neck stuff, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I was gonna do everything Bieber did. Just
Dude, just get Bieber's tattoos.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
The whole
doing.
thing.
I'm getting everything he has.
Yeah, man.
What about the
That's what
butt
we do.
stuff?
No, I'm getting the butt stuff too.
No,
For
no,
real?
that's, I'm getting Adam Levine's.
What about
shit,
the butt
like, stomach-
stuff?
Stomach shit. Yeah, stuff.
It's hard to choose what butt stuff to get.
I'm getting a tattoo of Adam Levine with Bieber's tattoos on
Yeah,
that
yeah.
body.
Yeah, that'd be.
That seems
That'd be
right.
great.
That seems right.
Yeah.
Any other good questions? Scene.
Sorry. And
What's what's your favorite record that you can't live without?
Man.
Salty songs. I think.
Wait, Salty the singing song?
Oh.
Wait. Oh, wow.
Yes.
Kids
Cold
Praise
Colby.
Blue.
Um,
Oh,
Graceland
wow.
might
It was
be a
like,
good
wow,
Desert Island record.
you said Paul Simon, Graceland.
Yeah, that might be a good.
Record I can't live without. Well, for me, I said Vampire Weekend. So for me, it always puts me in a good mood. So probably Vampire Weekend. As much as I love the first record, I'd say Contra, because it's such a good vibe. It just puts you in a good mood. Yeah.
I don't have that answer.
And One Direction.
No
let's get the
idea.
dirty questions. Let's go. Let's get the mean ones because I know there's trolls out there.
Calm down. Calm down.
Get into the
Calm
mean
down.
stuff.
Where them trolls at?
Let's get them.
Whatever, Joel.
I listen to Toxicity.
Good one.
Yeah.
That guy put on a splice pack. And it's
Wait,
awesome.
what's your most
Yeah.
embarrassing injury?
No way.
Most embarrassing
It's
injury.
super sick, man.
That's
You got
incredible.
one on your lip right now.
Mine was probably in was that Manila, Philippines, when I fell off the stage?
Oh, that was in
Busted
China.
My,
Yeah.
yeah,
I think that was in
Philippines.
China.
It was Philippines.
Or
First
was it
show.
Philippines?
Yeah. Then we went down.
That
to-
was scary as hell.
Yeah, dude. My wrist was like this big.
I tripped on a really short trash can, or a metal trash can with no rim, when I was 14, and had to get 16 stitches or something.
Oh
On
man,
my knee. Yeah.
On your
that's
I
tripped.
terrible.
I got up in the middle of the night to go pee in a rental house in LA, and I was unfamiliar with the house. This is probably 2015 or so. And
ran into every wall.
I got up, and you can't see, and you're shuffling around, and there was a Japanese teak wood bath mat outside of the shower. Like, I've never seen a wooden bath mat made out of wood ever. And it was there, and it was just half an inch tall, but you couldn't see it. And I'm shuffling, like,
As you
and
do.
I
You're
LMFAO
a
style
shuffler.
every day. And then I broke my big toe, which there's nothing really you can do when you break your toes. You just
Yeah.
wrap it to the toe next to it. And I could not run or do. It was the dumbest injury of all time. I was so mad. And the pain when you break your big toe
Oh, yeah.
is so bad.
So
Yep.
bad.
And all you do is get mad.
Yep.
So I was so mad at the bath mat that I was just like cussing at it and like like it cared.
Yeah.
I was thinking
How
of
dare you, you piece of shit! Ah!
that.
Who's the most ticklish?
Oh gosh.
Brent.
Oh,
Brent.
Yeah.
Brent can't take a tickle to save his life.
It's true. I'm
He's
so
so
you guys
squirmish.
wouldn't call that.
Squirm.
True.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
a
Come and get
squirm
me.
Brent the
Come
worm.
and get me.
Come
Come
and
and
get
get me.
What's your favorite after party drink?
Mad tasty.
Mad Tasty for sure. But if they don't have Mad Tasty because they suck, I would say after party drink. Well, after party implies you're trying to scale it back.
So chamomile tea.
I would say
chamomile.
a nice
Yeah.
two Aleve and a nice glass of water.
Nice Pepsi.
Oh, that's boring.
The
Peanut.
coldest sparkling water in town.
I like 1942. I like Don Julio 1942. I like Mezcal, Dos Hombres. I don't know.
Craziest thing a fan has ever given you?
Syphilis.
cheese.
Oh wait,
I mean, a wheel of cheese is pretty
A
fun.
wheel of Parmesan cheese, which was actually
That
really
was really
tasty.
good. We still love it. I
Yeah.
think I still have some in my house.
But it was the most unique.
What was the wheel of cheese
The wheel of Parmesan cheese.
Cheese.
in Italy?
Yeah. Was it in Milan?
Yes.
But
Yeah.
I think all of us
Thank you,
really
by the way.
we
love
we
cheese.
love fan art. Fan art.
Fan
is
art
Fan art
is
is
good
great.
too.
Yeah, like paintings or drawings of band members are kind of always like the most endearing things that we ever get from fans.
Yeah.
We've got some of the best and worst
Yeah.
fan art,
True.
and it's all incredible. Like
But the worst
it's
is
all
still
the
amazing.
best.
Yeah.
Where were you the drunkest on tour?
Oh,
Malta.
I can answer this.
Malta.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I would say it's a tie. It's a tie for me. And fortunately, all our like really drunken, the first 2 years of touring is when all of us really experienced our, we were brand new to touring. You're just, everyone's drinking too much every day because everywhere you go is free alcohol and booze, and you're driving around the country, Europe, America, Australia, living like you're in a frat house or a dorm room. So, we all kind of went nuts, but like the first 18 months, really, it was the first album is when we all just got obliterated.
Were you gonna say Chicago?
Chicago and Malta. We played Isle of
Yeah.
MTV in Malta, and I got
That's pretty.
tied with the drunkest I think I've ever been.
That was for your birthday too.
That was my birthday too, so that's part of the reason I got blasted.
Oh,
And I'd already injured myself, so I was on crutches and a wheelchair, and like I got so blasted, blackout drunk. I regret that. And then Chicago, the day that our album went gold, Dreaming Out Loud, we got a gold record presented to us at Metro in Chicago, and we all were like freaked out. Stop and Stare was coming out. We were excited, and we all got obliterated. I tried to drink with a bunch of Irish people.
That's one
I
of the
remember
wildest team
That was-
efforts.
That was the day that you bought that accordion
That's right.
and
And
played apologize for
in a lobby of a hotel.
Yes.
And I
You're
don't
like,
remember that.
I wrote this song.
I was so drunk, and I was so drunk, and
So good.
those Irish people kept buying me drinks and making me go drink for drink with them, and I was like,
Of course.
and I couldn't hang because they're Irish,
It's
and
their
then
sport.
I remember waking up on the couch of the bus. I didn't even make it to a bed, and then we were pulled up outside of Detroit doing the
Right.
radio show, and I couldn't talk. I had no
Like
voice.
7 a.m.
7 a.m. And then the radio, they made fun of me because I couldn't sing. I had no voice.
I think the New York night when we had to do the 20
Oh my
VH1
Yeah.
top 20 countdown
That's
and we were
right.
still drunk.
Yeah.
It was that.
We had at
I don't
least,
even remember.
Was it Esquire?
it was all the first 18, the first 2
yeah.
years was just
Yeah.
all.
I'm not gonna say anything but Drew's escapades on that night. But
That was probably that was probably
I could.
Vouch
This is the
for it,
greatest story of
for
life,
sure.
but
Yeah.
I'm gonna save that one for
Yeah,
another day.
we did some stuff.
I lost my boots for sure.
Yeah.
Lost the boots. The hotel had to
Yes,
buy
found-
another
found those boots.
Good time.
What was the best or worst prank that you've done to one another
To one another?
when you
Oh.
pranking somebody?
We've had some good
Dude,
pranks done on
pranks.
us.
We
done
left
to us.
Ryan in a different state one time.
Yep.
Remember that?
You left me. They left
That was
me.
not a
That was
prank.
accidental.
They left
Yeah,
me.
it was like-
Prank.
They left me in
That's some
What's it
brutal
called?
accidents.
in New Jersey,
Atlanta.
Atlantic City.
Atlantic City.
They left me in Atlantic City and went to like Columbus, Ohio.
That's
And I had my phone was dead. The charger was in the bus. Nobody bothered to check to see if I was in the bus, and everyone was also drunk. This is also the early years.
Still drunk.
First 2 years, we all drank way too much.
If anybody's watching this, they're trying to take away like some nuggets of knowledge. Like that behavior just
Not
leads
good.
to problems.
It leads to problems.
Yeah,
Always
it's
leads to
not.
problems.
It's often not conducive. to,
Woke up in a dead panic.
So I guess it's not a prank.
Yeah, it wasn't
Yeah.
a prank, but it sure felt like one.
We didn't prank anyone.
We didn't
Never
prank.
pranked
life,
anyone.
life
I
pranked
mean,
us
I've
that
done like
day.
Yeah.
stupid pranks to you guys, but like nothing major.
No,
Yeah, stupid for sure.
Like dumb
Frat boy
pranks, fart
pranks.
spray, and like
Yeah.
black cats and like stupid stuff, but like nothing crazy.
definitely nothing crazy that would scar you that we would ever talk about, for
Yeah.
sure.
Remember that time
Yep.
I gave you that blood disease just as a joke?
Yeah.
Mm.
It was, yeah.
I just
You guys-
kept sneaking asbestos under his pillow.
Do you guys have any bucket list locations that you haven't played at?
Oh, Egypt.
Egypt,
Yes,
Cairo,
yes,
Egypt,
yes,
Egypt. For
The
sure.
The Gorge.
The
Washington.
Gorge in Washington
Yes.
State, Cairo, Egypt, South America. There's a lot of places. Argentina, Chile,
Oh, man,
Bolivia,
Yeah.
Colombia. There's a lot of places in South America. I would say we've played so many places.
Throughout Africa.
Continental Africa,
Yeah.
like we've played Tunisia, we've played South Africa a few times. It'd be fun to play Morocco. Probably Pakistan. We were going to play Islamabad. I'd still like to play Islamabad. Pakistan's crazy, fun. That'd be a lot of fun. Up until 2 months ago, I probably would have said Kabul, but I don't think we're going to go to Afghanistan anytime soon. Bummer. Where else? Oh, Vietnam. Vietnam. Vietnam
Yeah.
for sure. There's some other Middle Eastern
Saigon.
countries.
Cool.
Yeah. Laos would be cool, and there's a few other countries in the Middle East, like Jordan. We'd like to go back to Beirut.
More of India.
More of India.
yeah.
Yeah, more than just Mumbai. We play Mumbai like New Delhi, and let's play Goa and some other places. Yeah.
Ramen or tacos?
Ramen.
Tacos.
Tacos.
Well, it depends on the ramen. I'll say tacos more frequently tacos than ramen. More frequently, because ramen, like I had ramen 2 weeks ago, man. It's so good, but it's like it knocks me out.
It's got a thing.
It's
Ramen tacos.
it's a lot.
Ramen tacos.
Ramen tacos.
Talon Rockos.
Man, this guy reads.
What was it like performing in the Rams Stadium?
That's fun.
It was awesome.
Awesome. So many people that it felt like one person. It was like overwhelming, sensory overload.
I read about people complaining about the pizza. I don't believe that at all. I thought it was delicious.
Guys, we have like maybe 5 minutes left, and then we're gonna wrap it. I think at 8 o'clock, so it's about 5 minutes.
Let's see.
Malibu.
Do you have a favorite sports team?
Oh, Zach's big on sports. Name all the sports teams you know.
Name all the sports you know. Baseball, basketball, volleyball.
Like sports, huh?
No.
What's that team?
What was that team?
Favorite sports? When I was a young teenager, up until I got married, it was women's beach volleyball. If I'm being totally honest. And I'd say now, basketball is phenomenal.
No, it's men's
I
volleyball.
watched a football game the other day that was awesome. I love going to hockey games. Might be my favorite.
Mhm.
Like
Oh, yeah.
in person hockey games. That's the most fun to watch in person, I think. Formula One is Formula One is incredible.
Yeah.
Formula One's, yeah.
Wicked.
More of watching Formula One than actually going, because it's just like
Yeah.
it's like
I saw the one in Singapore though. That was fun.
That was
Thai boxing is great.
yeah, Muay Thai.
Thai boxing. Go to a Thai boxing match in Thailand. That is one of the coolest things we've ever done.
Yeah.
We've done that a few times.
What inspired Take Care of You?
Well, it was really, I can't really say where the idea came from. It just, Brent sent me the track. Eddie and Brent had worked on the track together, and I was in Washington State filming the video for Wildlife when he sent me the track. So
You're welcome.
Washington
State, right?
That was only a few
We were-
hours.
I was up in Olympia Park, and he sent me the track, and I was listening to it, and I was obsessed with it, and I just had the chorus. There was an old song, what's his name? Not Rufus Wainwright. I can't think of his name right now. Oh, Ray LaMontagne had a song called "Shelter" that I always loved, and the idea was like, and I'll shelter you, and you shelter me too. The rest of it's completely different, but I'm sure that probably influenced the title and the idea behind it. And it felt like also was the middle of the pandemic too, so it felt like, and everyone was being so mean towards each other, and so we had Black Lives Matter, we had riots, we had COVID-19, we had the terrible murders taking place in America, and so I just wanted to do a song that was about actually taking care of people instead of being totally shitty and terrible.
Brent, you have a lot of writing and producing credits. Which song has been your all-time favorite that you have written?
That's a great question. I'm actually gonna have to think about this. Maybe even that song. Maybe "Take Care of You," possibly. Eddie sent me the instrumental, and I produced that out. Sent that to Ryan. Yeah, maybe "Take Care of You."
Sounds great.
How do you guys stay together for 15 years?
You know what's funny? I had breakfast with Greg Wells today.
Today?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've
love that
like
guy.
reconnected. We worked together on like
I literally
Michael
love that
Bublé a couple months ago.
That's
and, like,
awesome.
started hanging out more and talking, and he was like, we were talking about that, but he said he said do you guys or how are you? He was basically asking, he said, so you guys, do you fight? Do you have any issues? Do you have any whatever? I said, no, it's not really. And he had never bothered to ask if like when we signed the initial deal, he's like, did you all sign? Or is it just you? I said, no, all signed. And he goes, that's why you're still together. And then he named a bunch of bands I won't name, where it's like one or two guys actually signed and no one else did. Like no one, and it invariably led to some type of discord and issue and whatever. But I think that the fact that it feels like we're on an even playing field from that regard, and I think that we've had fights for sure. We've definitely had fights in this band over the 15 years or so. We all realize how lucky the job is. We all realize that we've won the lottery with the best job on earth. We get to tour the world and see the world and make a living doing it, playing music and performing for people, which is the dream job. I've at this point met people with every other cool job on earth, and I'm still pretty sure that we have the coolest job of those cool jobs. So I think that's part of it. We all still love traveling, and that's the other thing is too. Sometimes different band members will completely change course of their life. They want something completely different. If you're in a band, 3, 4, 5, 6 people, everyone needs to want the same thing and understand how lucky they are to make a living doing music. So I think that's really what we agree on. One more question, guys. I think we've done 45 minutes.
Do you have anything that you want to tell your fans that you haven't been able to say?
Oh, man.
That's
There's a lot
no.
of things.
So we're so
We're sick.
excited to get back out
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that seemed like I
Excited.
think they want a deep secret. It's like
We're saving
Oh,
that
is that-
for the volume.
Was there a
Yeah.
week
No,
fix?
you haven't seen him in a while.
yeah.
So if you
I
have
mean, we're
anything-
just dying to get on the road
Yeah.
and get out to Europe in the spring. We're going to be in Budapest, and we're doing a show. I'm letting the cat out of the bag, but we
that you
just
want to tell your fans.
confirmed
A new word.
a new word, a small show that we're going to do, very, very unique and special outside of Vienna in a few weeks. That we'll announce that. We'll announce the date and what it is and where it is very soon. But outside of Vienna, Austria, and then just going back to Europe, even for a week, has me super excited. And all of us, we miss it so bad. We miss touring the States. We miss Mexico and South Africa and Australia and everywhere. So like this is that's what we haven't told our fans, I guess, is that we just really miss you guys and miss being able to interact with you and be in your territory on your turf. That's what we miss the
We
most.
didn't know how much. We didn't know how much we appreciated
Yeah.
you guys.
Yeah, exactly. You don't know how much you love it
No.
until you can't do it for 2 years.
We just missed you too much.
Thank you guys so much for the questions. Thank you so much for attending tonight's concert. We're going to re-air it tomorrow night on Moment House again. I think there's one re-air total. And we're exhausted. So I'm exhausted.
Yawned
And
like 19 times.
My voice hurts and all that good stuff. So we're going to go get some rest. And Zach, are you going to sauna again? Are we sauna? Is that what we're doing?
We're gonna
Sure.
jacuzzi.
All right, we're gonna hit the jacuzzi and the sauna as a band
Thanks, y'all.
because that's what bands do.
That's what bands do.
That's how you stay together.
That's what band.
Yeah,
That's how you stay together.
sauna.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you. One Night Malibu. Love.